One-man band, we're good to go. I got some money, so I paid the rent. The rest I spent on camera equipment, cause we're the slime. The slime. The slime. Slime. It's the slime. The slime. The slime. Slime. Majority shows on public cable today about minority views and the liberal gaze. So check the view and check the show. It's gonna be whack, don't you know? Cause it's the slime. The slime. The slime. Slime. It's the slime. The slime. The slime. Slime. We all drive cars, so we don't ride the bus, cause it's the slime. The slime. The slime. Slime. It's the slime. The slime. The slime. Slime. Some think we're cool and others say we're geeks, but we hope to have a new show every week. So go ahead and rave and go ahead and rant. At least we're not boring, we're just a slang, cause we're the slime. 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 Slime, slime, slime. Slime, slime, slime. Slime, slime, slime. Slime. Slime, slime, slime. Slime, slime, slime. Slime, slime, slime. Slime, 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 slime. Slime, slime, slime. Slime, slime, slime. Slime, slime.
Slant TV Video Terrace. It's no-trocious.
Good evening. This is Sister Mary Magdaline Marconi, living patron saint of radio and television. We're sorry, but the regular executive host cannot make it tonight, for he is atoning for his past video sins. So I'm here tonight to bring you tonight's episode, which is going to be absolutely no-trocious. K-N-O-W-T-R-O-C-I-O-U-S. No-trocious. If you don't know what it means, don't bother to ask. We'd like to thank all the bands and local people who've sent us their crazy letters and tapes, so tonight's episode is going to be dedicated toward you. And if you'd like to be involved in future episodes, just write us at the address provided at the end of the show, or call us tonight at 312-589. So just sit back and relax, grab a cold brewski and chill out, dude, because no-trocious television is what it's all about. God bless and good night.
Red Rum, call now, 312-589. Call now, Red Rum, 312-589. Call now.
You know, it's a Friday night here. I just got off work here, got the, the yuppie tie on, I'm hanging out in the corporate world, getting my accounts out there. And I figured, what's there to do tonight? So, I open up the page of the Chicago Tribune and I see that there's going to be a cool band playing. And I've heard this band on another alternative rock station in Chicago, The Bear, WCBR 92.7. They play Chicago music, which is new cutting-edge stuff, which we like. And I figured I'll check these guys out, and go around and see what they're all about. So the name of this band's called The Silent Workers, and they're not too silent, but they sure do work hard. And we're going to go check them out right now, so stay tuned. Hey, hey, my, Slant TV will never die. There's more than the picture that meets the eye.
Hi, we're the Silent Workers. We're wondering if you could hear us.
Hi, we're the Silent Workers, and you're watching Slant TV.
I thought it was Slant.
In case you're wondering what's going on here tonight, pick up the Friday Tribune, and in here it tells you, Workers World, the Silent Workers Friday night performance at the Dow will be taped for cable program Slant TV. And broadcast sometime, they'll let us know when. Slant TV, which features comedy and local music, airs on Chicago Cable Channel 19 on the second and fourth Fridays each month at 11 p.m. And
We're the Silent Workers. Thanks for coming. And remember, you're on Slant TV. This next song is called Listen. It's on our new cassette that's available. Listen.
Thank you. You know, babe, that looked pretty good even through my one good eye. But I bet you they can't play that Mr. Bojangles man as good as the Julian Brothers from South Chicago Heights, Illinois, babe.
What is life? For now. 49 years this last July. And I've lived a full life. I've had the smokes, the drinks, I've done the drug thing. It's been a cancer, but I am paying for it now. I lost an eye, a hip, I lost everything, cash, everything.
Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles.
I did the thing with Elvis, the partying, the gigs, the late night things.
Dance.
I married a white lady in the 60s, as you all know, which was unheard of then. And that was not a cancer for me, personally. I rode through Memphis on Harleys with Elvis and that cuckoo nutty guy, Dennis Hopper, who's way out left field. Vegas. I've done every major hotel in Vegas, gave it my all. I did one with Sinatra. My first one was when I was 22 years old. It was fabulous. And that day on, I said I would tour with that man anytime.
Mr. Bojangles.
The Red Hack, Dean, God bless him. Joey Bishop, personal friend of mine. Frank, of course. The split with Jerry and Dean broke this man's heart. I've done just about everything. And I'm paying for it now, man. If they take my voice box, they can have the whole thing. They can have the whole schmeal, because I'm through here. I'm done. Put me in the box, forget it. Nail me up, send me away. I have a stepson. I did a gig. Nothing this big. Either was there. My son. 3 generations of Davis Juniors. Fabulous. That, we took a picture. It's hanging over my fireplace inside. I have barbecues frequently, poolside, the whole gang's over, and that's important times for me. Family times together. You know, the business, and I mean the industry, the music industry, that's a world of its own, but when I'm here with the people that I love, that's the best time. You know, it's quality time. Early 60s, 70s, 80s, I never had that thing. And I really missed it when I went on tour with Dean and Sammy, myself and Frank. We did Chicago, New York, LA. We did all the major cities. Dean quit halfway, voice went. Scott L. Liza Minnelli joined us, put on a performance. I mean, that lady knows the industry. Her mother, they did it. Ouch. It was fabulous. I've lost some friends through the way, and I've gained some friends.
Mr. Bojangles.
I've done every major talk show. I mean,
Mr. Bojangles.
I'm ill now.
Dance.
I don't know how much longer I have. And the beautiful thing is when you're honored by the people in the industry, like I was, had a little get-together in New York. Everybody came, and that's what got the ticker, right there, man. The eyeballs wandered up on every performance that they were doing for me. And when a cat can get up there and do it, man, I mean really give it his all. Right on, man. That's what I love. The jewelry, man, it's a part of me, and that's why I sing the songs I do. I've got to be me before every show, and I put the jewelry on because it's a part of me. This chain, I got it from doing Hollywood Squares the most. I have rings from Dick Clark. Ingrid Bergman gave me a ring. Dan Haggerty. Phyllis Diller gave me a ring for a birthday present. So it's all things I've collected through this beautiful life that I've had.
Mr. Bojangles. Mr. Bojangles.
And if I had to say one thing before I left this great place, is I gave it my all. Peace, love, togetherness.
Would you like to read some poetry? Poetry by Lee. Lee Roban, famous Chicago poet, author, and Guinness World Book Record Holder of the world's longest book, screenplay, and movie. Would you give a big round of applause for Mr. Lee Roban, wild Chicago neighbor?
I have to go.
Lee Roban, ladies and gentlemen, Lee Roban enters the stage at the Ramada Room Kubish Hotel.
My name for today is Indrbaiko Alabirklea. Sumalakargi Asagino Lassa Junior.
Zoom in, Bruce!
So, I'm not Jackie Gleason's former professor of pointillism or Dadaism. I'm also not Joe Friday's former professor of Dadaism or Central Sumatran art history either, for that matter. And we both know Joe Friday from Dragon was extremely Dadaistic, almost as Dadaistic as Joel Daly or Borg. Usually we have lunch at the Mexican place 1 block away from the school. That place is paradise, the wonder of my dreams. That they make decent quesadillas. It's a great place for a professor to teach a class of Indo-European linguistics or Cushitic linguistics.
Lee, I don't mean to interrupt, but I think you should wear the SLANTv hat to make the moment.
All right.
Atrocious.
Not to mention details of sub-dialects of the Trentino Alto Adige region or sub-dialects of the Morilaki tribes of the southeastern peninsula of Celebes Island in central Indonesia. No.
Let's read this together, Lee.
All right.
All right, I'll take the first sentence and you do the second. Once I dialed that phone, I dialed it with all my might. Dialing that phone required all the strength of Samson and Charles Atlas.
Praline brownies are nice and nutritious, almost as nutritious as pizza and beer for breakfast, complete with maple syrup, the perfect businessman's breakfast.
Parents of certain families in this culture have been known to freak out
just because their kids or offspring couldn't get into Harvard.
My advice to parents, If your kids can't get into Harvard or Princeton, don't freak out.
No, I don't feel like playing a game of gin rummy or poker.
Not particularly.
And definitely not in an amusement park, funhouse, or tilt-a-whirl.
Not hardly.
The president should give a public speech in a tilt-a-whirl.
But don't tell the president I told you that. Such a comment could be considered
subversive.
To the woods of the shelf and the pictures of the ball. But hey, baby, why didn't you take them sheets? You cleaned out the joint, but why did you take them sheets? Oh, you ever get the feeling alone at night? You walk in the house, the room that you stay at night. You with nothing, baby, surely be. You left me with nothing but these custom sheets. Just not the same without you in this home. In this big old house, you took gone and I'm alone. Hey, baby, why didn't you take them sheets? You cleaned out the joint, but why did you take them sheets? Alone at night, you walk in the house, the room that goes day and night. I watch the late night weather, so skies are gonna clear. And I get better every day, cause I can see you in there. Just not the same without you in that home. In the big old house, you took gone and I'm alone. Hey, why didn't you take that sheet? You cleaned out the joint, but why did you take that sheet? Here comes y'all. Oh, you left me with nothing but a bad attitude. Took all the stuff, guess that's gratitude. You cleaned out the joint, but why the hell did you take that sheet?
Okay. This one's for Dan. This one's called Baby Blue.
For a
Yes, I got what I deserve. Kept you waiting there too long, my love. All that time without a word. Didn't know
got any ideas? If you film it, send it to me on VHS. I'll put anything you put on there. You send me a tape of whatever you want. Picking your nose, I don't give a damn. I'll put it on the air. Send me a letter. I'll read it. I don't care. You know, that's what this show is all about. It's like the adult side of, you know, funniest home videos with like an X-rated vulgarity to it. You know, you have an outlet now. You know, if you're a crazy lunatic like me, send your stuff in. We don't care. We're going to show it. That's what this TV show is all about. Remember, Slant TV. You gotta love it, so tell your friends.
You can't cancel us. We're on public access.